Will Sorcerer Supreme, Doctor Doom, be the savior or destroyer of all mutants? Doctor Doom isn't just coming for Storm, he's rewriting the rules of mutant-kind survival. Let's begin with a bit of context. Storm was exposed to radiation poisoning while heroically rescuing civilians after a catastrophic power plant explosion. In her desperate state, she sought the help of Dr. Voodoo, who struck a mystical deal with a powerful ancient entity to preserve her life. Although the spell cured Storm, it came with a price. She was forbidden from using her mutant abilities for 7 days. Seeking comfort, Storm reunited with her former teammates, the Uncanny X-Men, and shared a most memorable moment with Wolverine. Not long after, she received an invitation to dine with Doctor Doom, who had recently ascended as the Sorcerer Supreme in his sovereign domain of Latveria. However, despite her recovery, Dr. Voodoo forewarned her that an ominous shadow of death still loomed over her. The story opens by revisiting the bargain Dr. Voodoo made with the ancient spirit Egon to save Storm's life. Readers are forewarned through the narration that Storm will break the 7-day pact on the 6th day, leading to her ultimate demise. We transition to Doom's castle, where we see Storm bathing, and the narrative takes a dive into African traditions, exploring their profound approach to death and burial rituals. In their view, death is not an end but a transition, a celebration of transformation into a new existence. We are then treated to the sight of a radiant and breathtaking Storm descending the grand staircase. As she takes her place at the dinner table, Doom comments that her impeccable taste hasn't changed. Storm recognizes this as an attempt at flattery, but Doom firmly asserts, "I never flatter." When Storm takes a sip of her soup, she's flooded with warm memories of her father lovingly preparing the same dish during her childhood. She's amazed that Doom knew this about her past and tells him that the soup is good. Dessert, however, is another matter. She finds it unappealing, even as Doom shifts the conversation to their shared traits and mutual experiences. He expresses a sense of connection with Storm and mutants as a whole, telling her that he wishes to claim them as Doom's people. To emphasize his intent, he declares, "To harm the mutant race is to declare war against Doom." During this declaration, he summons the chef who prepared the dessert and moves to have him executed, but Storm intervenes by hurling blades at the executioner and Doom. But the blade intended for Doom, he stops midair. Furious, she rebukes Doom's claim of ownership over mutants and confronts him, demanding to know where he was when Orcus slaughtered her people, or when he attacked her and the Avengers in the Afghan desert. She presses him to explain what exactly he wants from her. As tensions escalate, Storm moves closer to confronting him, but Doom immobilizes her, notices her powers are absent, and restores them, saying she'll need them for a crucial task as his mutant ambassador. The moment her powers return, she is struck down by Egon, who claims her life. He references the pact Dr. Voodoo made and ominously declares that her death is only the beginning, with Earth as the next target in his sights. In the background of this panel, Doom launches an attack on Egon, but his efforts prove futile against the ancient spirit. Meanwhile, we discover the devastating extent of Storm's injuries from Egon's assault. A fractured skull, ruptured jugular, shattered spine, mangled organs, punctured heart, and splintered ribs. She died before her body could even hit the ground. Her spirit transitions to heaven, where she is overjoyed to reunite with her father. She eagerly asks about her mother, expressing how much she wants to share with her. Regretfully, he explains that she won't be joining him to see her mother because it isn't her time yet, and Storm understands this. The next panel reveals Storm caught in a surreal cosmic vortex in Eternity's hand. The narration emphasizes that Storm's death is not the end, but rather a transformation. It declares that the storm of Earth is gone, replaced by something entirely new, extraordinary, and breathtaking. In the final panel, we see an impaled and dead Egon with a cosmic, godlike version of Storm gazing at his lifeless form. For me, Storm Issue 4 represents a very significant turning point for Aurora Monroe's role in the world and the future of this series. It also stands out as one of the most rapid deaths and rebirths in comic book history, paving the way for what promises to be an epic narrative to which I'm excitedly looking forward to. Share your thoughts in the comment section below. I'd love to hear them.